Great to have you along on this Thursday. The time now is 7:45. It has been nearly a year now since war erupted between Israel and Hamas.
When Hamas attacked Israel on October 7th of last year, Fox News chief foreign correspondent Trey Yingst was there reporting on the ground along the Gaza border, witnessing firsthand the devastation. Now, almost a year later, he's sharing his story of what happened that day and what has happened since. His new book, it's called Black Saturday. It's out now, available online and in stores.
And Trey joins us now live from Israel. Trey, good morning to you.
Tom, Kelly, good morning.
Tell us, we have to imagine the atmosphere has changed there in Israel and it is feeling more tense right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Nearly a year ago, on the morning of October 7th, Hamas launched this cross-border attack into southern Israel from Gaza. And that started a war between Israel and Hamas. But that war has now expanded to a broader regional conflict. And right now, we're reporting from northern Israel, about 17 miles from the border with Lebanon, as the Israelis are now on the ground in southern Lebanon fighting Hezbollah, another Iran-backed organization. And just this week, we saw the Iranians launch 181 ballistic missiles at this country. And so there are multiple fronts opening right now. And there are real questions about not only how the war inside Gaza between Israel and Hamas is going to end, but how this broader regional escalation is going to find any sort of off-ramp to avoid it unraveling further and dragging in other countries and players.
Yeah. So I guess kind of what's the vibe there? What are people saying? How are they feeling? Is it just on constant edge?
Yeah, a lot of the population is back in reserve duty, what they call here miluim. And they serve in the north and the south, wherever they're needed from the Israeli perspective. And then when you think about what it's like in southern Lebanon for the civilian population and also inside Gaza for civilians there are really no winners in war, and this conflict is no different. And so everyone is on edge. They're waiting to see what comes next. And I would say the majority of the civilian population, not just in Israel, but also in Lebanon and Gaza, is hoping that this comes to an end. They are tired of living amid an active conflict, and they understand that at the end of the day, it is critical to find some sort of diplomatic solution to end this war and allow the region to restabilize.
Sure.
Trey, tell us about the impetus for this book, your new memoir, and why you wrote it.
So I wrote Black Saturday so that people don't forget what happened on the morning of October 7th, as I was there in southern Israel. And also, people can't forget about what is happening to the Palestinian people in Gaza. The point of this book is to remind people that you can hold two equally important views at the same time. You can call for the release of Israeli hostages from Gaza who are currently, as we speak, being held by Hamas. And you can also call for the protection of Palestinian civilians. And so the book encourages people not to look away from this conflict, but rather to dive into it through the pages of Black Saturday and understand the stories and the people who are directly affected, both Israelis and Palestinians, as a result of this war.
All right, Trey Yingst in Israel. Thank you, Trey. Appreciate it very much.
Yeah,
Good luck with the book.
Yeah.